Welcome to Erfurt, Germany, a city full of history, charm, and holiday magic. If you're American, like us, you may not have heard of Erfurt, but this beautiful and historic town is truly a hidden gem. It's a destination that absolutely deserves a spot on your travel list, especially during the Christmas season. Over the next 2 days, we'll explore Erfurt's enchanting Christmas markets, starting at the stunning Domplatz, or Cathedral Square, with its breathtaking backdrop of the Erfurt Cathedral. From there, we'll visit the magnificent and historic Krämerbrücke, or the Merchant's Bridge, which dates from the 1300s. We'll cross over to the quaint Brucken Christmas Market and discover some of the smaller, less touristy markets tucked away in cozy courtyards and along the river. This amazing city is filled with festive magic, delicious treats, and charming stalls at every turn. So grab a warm mug of Gluhwein and let's dive into the holiday spirit of Erfurt together. Our journey begins at the heart of Erfurt, the Christmas market at the Cathedral Square. This iconic market is one of the largest in Germany, set against the breathtaking backdrop of the Erfurt Cathedral and St. Severus Church. The twinkling lights, towering Christmas tree, and festive melodies make it the perfect spot to start the holiday adventure. Greetings from the Erfurt Christmas Market here at the Domplatz underneath the cathedral, and I'm liking Erfurt a lot so far. Okay, compared to Vienna, the prices are much more reasonable. We have a Gluhwein. The fond or the deposit here is only €3 as opposed to 5, and I think the Gluhwein itself is €4. So €4 for the Gluhwein, €3 deposit for the cup. And then look at these. We got our Kartoffelpufers, perfectly cooked. Look how nice and golden brown and crispy these are. We got the Apfelmus, applesauce, and these were, for all three of these, only €5, so that's a good deal. And here we go. Man, perfectly cooked, crunchy, fluffy on the inside, and the applesauce really adds to it, makes it really good. So we are enjoying our time here in Erfurt so far. Merry Christmas. White Gluhwein. Okay, so I have an original Thüringer Bratwurst, and these are very famous. They're supposed to be the best, I guess. I'm not sure what the real difference is, but they have different special spices in them, and they're a little bit bigger than many of your other normal Bratwurst. And we have another cup here from the Erfurt Weihnachtsmarkt, and this one's kind of cute. It's red, different color, and it's like plastic, so I guess you're not going to break it as likely as you would the other porcelain ones. So yeah, looks like we got a band setting up, so I'm going to bite into this delicious Bratwurst, and it has a spice in it that I don't normally taste in Bratwurst. I can't remember what it's called.
Caraway seed.
Caraway seed, yeah, that's it. But it has a little extra spice to it. It's quite tasty, very good. Okay, so this is the Krämerbrücke here in Erfurt, and I think that means the Merchant's Bridge. And so this bridge goes over, and this is the oldest continuously occupied bridge in Europe. So it has houses on there, and people still live and work in these houses. There's a lot of shops and things like that. It's from the 13th century, or maybe even the 12th century, but it's very old. When you're going on the bridge, like right now I'm walking, and if I didn't know it was a bridge, I would just think I'm just going up a hill on a normal street. So when you're on the bridge, you can't even tell it's actually a bridge. But then when you get down from the other side, you can look at it, and it's very pretty looking at the houses across the way of the bridge. So yeah, Krämerbrücke, Erfurt, and it really just looks like a street. Looks, because it's cobblestone and everything, it looks just like the street comes up, maybe it goes up over a hill. But yeah, we're here and we're actually standing on a bridge in Erfurt. Merry Christmas from Erfurt. I'm really enjoying these prices in Erfurt versus the prices we had in Vienna last week. We have some Eierlikör, which is basically eggnog, German eggnog, I guess. And that was, how much? €6 with the deposit. And this beer was only $4.50 with deposit. As the lights come on for the Christmas market, it's really beautiful here too. So yeah, so when you're in Germany driving through and you're looking for a Christmas market to find, and maybe you're looking for one that's a bit unheard of, that's not so internationally famous, Erfurt should go on your list because it is very nice here and very pretty.
Highly recommend it.
All right. Okay, so we are just right off on the other side of the Krämerbrücke. We walked over the bridge and came over here to this little square, and they have a little Christmas market here on their square. And one of the things that they had that I wanted to try was Käsespätzle. And Spätzle is a very traditional German dish. And it's like pasta, and it has cheese in it. I've heard a lot of people say it's similar to macaroni and cheese. It reminds me almost nothing of macaroni and cheese, to be honest with you. I think it's so much better. This one has roasted onions on the top, and yeah, has some real good mountain cheese, some Swiss cheese, I believe. So here we go. That is really good. The onions are roasted really nicely. They add a nice flavor to it. And the Spätzle and the cheese is really, really, really good. So yeah, Käsespätzle. And I haven't seen these at many Christmas markets, to be honest with you. A few, but normally it's not a normal staple that I've seen. But you see them every once in a while, and I wanted to try it tonight, and I really enjoy it. It's very good. Yeah, they're actually making the little pasta noodles, the little Spätzle. They're actually making those by hand right there at the stand. So yeah, very good homemade Spätzle, quite delicious, and I highly recommend it. All right, so here in Erfurt, one thing we've noticed, there's all these little courtyards, and they almost all have like their own little Christmas market set up, and it's really nice, little cozy places to come in. And this one is called, I believe, the Faustus Hof. But like the drinks and the food is a little cheaper than what you're going to find out in the main square. But it's really nice. It seemed like every courtyard had its own little Christmas market. So when you're in Erfurt, don't just go to the main square. Come to the little courtyards, duck in, and see what's going on, because there might be just a nice setup there to enjoy your time here in Erfurt in the holiday season. All right, so for breakfast we have Handbrot. So this is a little handmade bread pulled apart, and ours has cheese and mushrooms inside, and we have a little bit of garlic or herb and yogurt dip to dip it in. Nice and warm. He cut it in half for us because he knew we were going to share it, and he didn't want us to fight over it. Said he put the dip in the middle, and we could decide for ourselves if we want the dip or not. But that is quite tasty. Handbrot here in Erfurt Christmas Market. Right, champignons, pilze. So we have some cooked mushrooms with garlic sauce, and they come out of the hot pan over there. And you could get either garlic sauce or just herb sauce, and we chose the garlic sauce. These are quite tasty. If you're a fan of mushrooms, you will love these. They're very delicious. If you don't like mushrooms, obviously you're not going to like them, but if you see these at a Christmas market and you like mushrooms like Betty does, I do too, make sure you pick them up and grab you some champignons, Pilze, they call them in Germany. I feel like there's another word, but I can't think of what it is right now. But anyway, guten Appetit from Erfurt. All right, so we have a chicken on a big wooden stick cooked over a grill, chicken spies. Yeah, they also have pork or beef that you can get. And this has homemade Kräuter butter, herb butter on it. So, it's quite good. Very tender, juicy. Yeah, I like it. Right, and so this meat on a stick, this is something that I personally have never seen at a Christmas market before. And a lot of the food, sometimes it all kind of seems a little bit of the same. You've always got bratwurst and you've always got stuff like that. But yeah, this roasted skewer, meat on a skewer, is something unique that I have not seen until here at Erfurt. All right, so we just rode the Ferris wheel, the Riesenrad here in Erfurt, and it gives you a great view over the Christmas market. It's very beautiful, especially on a night like tonight where it's really clear. And it's, you know, not raining. It's not too terribly cold. It's cool, but yeah, they take you up to the top, and you set up at the very top for I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes, maybe just sitting there to get in the view and everything, to take pictures or whatever you want to do. And then it goes around several times, you know, goes down a little slowly, and then it comes around a bit. So it's a great view, great time. €6 per person, so it's not too bad, not too expensive. I think it's worth it. Now, just a word of warning: if you're with your special someone and you want to go alone on the Ferris wheel, they won't necessarily let you go. We had to ride with 2 other ladies. They put us all together, and I don't know why, because there's plenty of empty booths. The guy was kind of a jerk, to be quite honest with you, but they were nice ladies. We spoke to them, had a nice conversation, got to practice our German, so it was fine, it was okay. But if you're looking for a special romantic getaway, if your special partner, you may not get it. You may be disappointed here in Erfurt at the Ferris wheel. All right, so tonight we have a bowl of Lentil Soup, which is lentil soup, we would call it. And this is, we eat this quite a lot in Germany, and it's usually very good. Our next door neighbor, dear Sonia, she used to make it for us all the time. And so a nice steaming bowl of lentil soup, €6, I think. Oh my God, that is good. That is some delicious soup. Takes me back. It's just like our dear neighbor Sonia's. It's so good. This is some really good soup. So nice and hot, and a nice real bowl with a nice real spoon. Aus dem Suppentopf is what it's called. Gluhwein is from a winery. They have a stand down here, and they have some white Gluhwein. And oh, that's quite delicious too. A little sweet, but it's very good. All right, so we have candied almonds, and he's roasting them over there. You can smell them. They smell really good. Nice and warm. That's a real classic treat when you need something for your sweet tooth. So you get protein, and it's also sweet. It's good. I love these things. Roasted candied almonds. What a treat. All right, so now we have the German gingerbread. They call it Lebkuchen. Have one shaped like a star, and spicy gingerbread, very soft. It's a good cookie. So you'll see these all around Germany, starting towards the, I guess, early or mid-October, and all the way through Christmas, and then like after the 1st of January, they're done. You won't see Lebkuchen anymore in Germany. So it's got like a 3-month time period where people go crazy for it, and then it's over. So here you go, a nice star gingerbread cookie. All right, so we are getting ready to depart Erfurt, and it has been an absolutely lovely couple of days here. Beautiful city, beautiful Christmas markets all over the town. Every little square you find has its own little market. Really fantastic atmosphere. And I would tell you, if you are making a trip to Europe to visit some Christmas markets, and you probably know about Vienna, Prague, Munich, Berlin, the big cities, but I would urge you to look out some of the smaller places, maybe less known places like Erfurt, for example. And the locals here, and I think you'll get a more authentic experience. You know, we were in Vienna last week, and a lot of tourists were there. We heard so many different languages being spoken. But here in Erfurt, we basically only heard German, and a lot of local people, and the lovely ladies we rode on the Ferris wheel with the other night, you know, they were so delighted to find out we were from America, and they couldn't wait to give us tips about everything we got to see here in Erfurt, and actually everything we got to see in the region. They told us about Leipzig and Dresden, and they were excited to know we were going to these places. So yeah, so I would urge you to look out the maybe the less internationally known Christmas markets in Europe, and I think you'll have a great time, and I think you'll have a more authentic experience, and possibly get to meet some locals who will share their experiences with you and give you some tips. So Merry Christmas, and hope you have a great time visiting your Christmas markets wherever you may go. Thank you for joining us on this magical journey through Erfurt's enchanting Christmas markets. From the grandeur of Cathedral Square to the cozy hidden gems along the river, this city has truly captured the spirit of the season. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more holiday adventures, and let us know in the comments which part of Erfurt you'd love to visit most. Wishing you all a joyful holiday season, and we'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep exploring and spreading the Christmas cheer.